Hey guys, hope everyone's day is going well, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you one of my newest tricks, this is what I call it, the star to Eiffel Tower yo-yo trick. So one quick thing before we start the tutorial, I'll be using the SF Yo-Yo's Bliss CS for this tutorial. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so for starters, I'm going to show you guys what this trick looks like from my perspective. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first you want to make sure you have very, very little string tension. There is that slack element in this trick, so it's gonna be so much harder if you have really bad string tension. So be sure to get all of that out. All right, so let's jump right into just the trick. So for starters, what we're gonna do is take our non-throw hand, thumb, and put it under the string just like that. All right, so it's gonna go under the string, and it should look in that kind of like mount. So next, we're gonna swing the yo and all the strings over our throw hand. All right, so it's gonna go over just like that. And essentially what that does is it's going to set us up for the slack that we're going to have. So it's just like right like that, swinging all over your hands. So now your arms should be kind of like crossed like so with your throw hand over your non-throw hand. And so what we're going to do is take our throw hand thumb and push the string backwards. And that essentially is going to allow us to flip that slack off just like this. All right, and also an important thing to note is that I'm pinching right there with my non-throw hand pointer and middle finger. All right, so that allows the slack to form. All right, so just recap. So we're here, we swung over, we're gonna push backwards, and at the same time, we're gonna pinch with our non-throw hand, pointer and middle finger. All right, so now that we have this slack right here and our arms are crossed, the next step is that we're gonna basically like thread the string into the groove of the yo-yo. All right, so we're here, we've got the slack, and here's what's gonna happen. That front string of that loop is gonna go right into the back of the yo-yo, just like that. So this step is probably one of the hardest of the entire trick, if not the hardest element to perform. All right, so we've got the slack right there. Remember, the front of that loop right there is gonna go into the back of the yo-yo, and you should be in this mount. All right, so from here, we're rolling over with our thumb of our throw hand, so it's just like this. So we're gonna take our throw hand thumb, roll over that string right like that. I'll put another angle on the screen right here, and we're gonna pop off the front now and swing onto that front string that we can see right there. So now that is setting us up for the star. So we're almost done with the trick at this point. So we flipped the slack off, we looped it in, we got our thumb right like that, popped off the front, popped onto that string on the front, and we're kind of in this mount. And so here's where the star element comes in. So we've got this kind of like, we have this twist right here with our thumbs, and what we're gonna do is thread that kind of loop right into the, right through the yo-yo. All right, so this can be a little bit tricky to understand. Of course, I'm gonna slow it down so you guys can really understand. So yeah, this loop is gonna go all the way through the yo-yo. From here, we're gonna turn our hands over like they were just like that, and we're gonna turn them over, and that gives us our 5-pointed star. Then we drop with our thumbs, and we are in an Eiffel Tower, which we can just drop, and that's the end of the trick. So again, that part is pretty tricky, so here's another explanation of it. So we've got those things on our thumbs. We're gonna go and put that loop right all the way through the yo-yo, not just halfway like that, all the way through, so that it crosses through all of that. Our thumb should be pointing out like that. And from there, now that we have our hands like that, we're gonna turn them over. Again, that gives us our star, drop with both of our thumbs. That gives us our Eiffel Tower. And from there, you're just gonna drop everything, and that's gonna leave you with just ready to bind. All right, so I'm gonna go through this one more time really quick just to sum it all up, and just a brief summary of all the elements. So trapeze, put our thumb under the string, swing it over like that, push forward, let the slack off, get the slack right into the groove like that, kind of messed up. Unroll, pop out the front, pop onto that string, shoot that little loop right through the yo-yo, turn our hands down, let go with our thumbs, and now we're in the Eiffel Tower, which we can just drop and bind, and that is pretty much it. Alright, so if you guys all enjoyed this trick, overall I don't think it's too bad. It may be challenging for some, but overall I think the trick is pretty simple, and I hope you guys get it as soon as possible. If you guys did enjoy this video and this tutorial, definitely leave a like, and also if you guys are new here and haven't seen my videos before, hit that subscribe button because I post videos just about every single week. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.